Hello and welcome to the Tigrepup channel. In this video, I'll be testing out Everpro Gray Away Instant Root Touch-Up and Kiss Root True Cover Hair Thickening Fiber Spray. If this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so my story begins on previously colored, permanently colored and highlighted hair. Right here, I'm just showing you my new growth that I have, and I have quite a lot on my temples, I guess you would call that. And so that is basically what this video is about. It's about me extending my permanent hair coloring because I don't want to risk damaging my hair even more, because like I said, this is on hair that's been permanently colored and highlighted, okay, and I don't want to damage it any further. So I decided to go online and try to research what could I do about this in order to, you know, not look kind of crazy and whatnot. So I did a YouTube search and I found a couple of things, and I decided that I would like to share that with my audience. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you video of my hairline, about my temples. This is after my permanent color, and they didn't really do a good job. And this next video is going to be of what I've had to deal with for quite a while. And yes, so that brings me to my YouTube search here, as you can see here, which I found a couple of videos. I'm going to leave a playlist of all the videos that I did watch. But this is my local Walmart, and I just picked up some things, and that's what I'm going to be doing a video about now. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you the two items I'm going to be reviewing in this video. So just keep watching. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so right here we're just going to take a look at the price. As we can see, Kiss is $8.72, whereas Everpro is $8.79, a difference of like 7 cents. If you find my videos helpful or beneficial, you would like to make a contribution, then please consider contributing to my Cash App. I'll leave the link in the description section down below. Thanks. Okay, so here's the first product we're gonna start with is the Everpro Gray Away Instant Root Cover Up. As you can see here in the pink can, apparently I got medium brown. Just gonna take a quick look at the nozzle here. As we can see here, it has like a little pointed nozzle for concentration, and I really like this one because it did like a fine mist. So just shaking it up really quick. It says stay away from 6 inches away from your scalp. I don't know how that's even possible, but anyway, right here, this is my first time using it, and I'm actually rubbing it in to make sure I get down in the root of the hair, because that's where the gray is, because the ends are, the mid shaft and ends are pretty much colored, permanently colored. But yeah, so that's what I'm showing you here. Okay, so right here I'm going in with the Kiss Root Cover. This color is black, because I wasn't exactly sure what shade I should get, so I decided to get this one. I'm going to take a look at the nozzle really quick, but this one comes out a lot at a time, okay? And I wasn't too prepared. I mean, if you like a lot at once, then this is probably the product for you. Right here I'm going to show you the sprayer. As you can see here, it's not like a little nozzle where it's concentrated for like one area and whatnot, so it kind of disperses in more than where you would prefer it to. Does that make any sense? I'm doing short bursts right here, but you're going to see pretty soon what happens if you hold that nozzle a little too firmly, okay? And I'm trying to get the coverage. The lighting here is pretty bad. One of my lights had went out, and it's a little difficult to see, but as you can see, this isn't my correct color, but I'm doing the same process I did with the Everpro. Yeah, as you can see, it stained my skin. I'm rubbing it in to make sure I get down to the root. I don't think that's really necessary, honestly, because it's supposed to like seep in, but yeah, I'm just showing you, you know, how I'm applying it. This is literally the first time I've actually used this product, and I'm just making sure I have it off of my ear and whatnot. It says you're supposed to dry it for like a minute or so, or allow it to dry for like a minute. I felt like I was rubbing it off actually, and which is probably possible, because as you can see, I'm applying it more than one time and it looked like it's on, and I'm rubbing it to try to make sure I rub it in, and yeah, and it's not catching all of the grays. Yeah, so I think maybe this is for the interior of the hair and not so much for the hairline, but I didn't know that at the time, and so this is what I'm using. Okay, so hey, did you know I sell wigs? I sell 5x5 closure wigs of varying cap sizes, cuts, colors, styles, okay? And I'm going to be getting into lace frontal, but right now I'm just doing the closure wigs because it's easier to maintain and whatnot, and it's beginner friendly. So if you were in the market to purchase a closure wig, then please check out my webpage, as you can see, at www.tigrepupbeauty.com. Tpup is short for Tigrepupbeauty, to make it a little bit easier instead of a long text. So check it out. Thanks for watching.
Tigre got the wigs, you gotta come through. Tigre's what you need to be a brand new you. Tigre wigs. Tigrepupbeauty.
Okay, so here's the finished result of each of the sides. This is the Everpro side, as you can see, a medium brown, and in the black is the Kiss. Okay, so we're gonna go out and do some errands, and I'm gonna take you with me. Okay, so I'm in the men's bathroom at the mechanic, where they're just taking over my pockets here, but yeah, I'm just doing like a little rub test to see how much product comes off, and apparently the Kiss side has a lot more product than the Everpro side, and other than the fact that it's not the correct color, but we're going to keep it moving. Okay, so honestly, I prefer the Everpro product compared to the Kiss, so I decided to get the dark brown to see if it was actually a good color match. So that's what you're going to see me doing here. I'm going to start with the medium brown, as you can see here, and it should be on your left, my right, your left. So I'm just shaking it up and applying like I did before. I couldn't find my handheld mirror, but I like this particular mist better than I did the Kiss. And as you can see, it does kind of like match my ends a little bit, and here I go rubbing it in again. But yeah, that's what you see here. Just kind of show you what's going on. Apparently it's too light. Yeah, but at the time I thought it was a perfect match. So this is why we should record ourselves doing these things, because I'll have somebody other than yourself take a look at the color to see if it's a good match. Okay, so I'm going in with the dark brown, as we can see here, and that's going to be on your right, my left. Okay, just spraying it in pulsing motions because it felt like it worked in better. And again, I'm just kind of going to massage that in, I guess. Let's see here, because it kind of like it's a mist and it like sits on the top. I don't know, and I'm kind of rubbing it in to make sure it gets those roots, because that's pretty much where I want the color at, because the ends have been permanently colored. So yeah, that's what you see me doing here. And yeah, just felt like I need a little bit more. And after this one, we're going to take a look outside in the sunlight to see which one works a little bit better. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm going to have to use like a stick or something to kind of get those little bitty hairs that's even closer towards my hairline. But yeah, so I'm just going to rub off the excess that's gotten on my skin to makes it look obvious that I actually have something apply it there where it's supposed to be gray or whatever. But soon I'm going to be getting the stick so that maybe I'll use the spray and to get really in depth in those little bitty hairs that's even closer towards my face. Maybe I'll use the stick, I guess. And I'm thinking I'm going to use the stick for my eyebrows and my mustache when I decide to have one. But I'll have to order because I'm finding very difficult to get it in store for some reason. I went to Walmart the other day and it said it had it online. Then when I went in, it didn't have it. So the woman was like, "Oh well, it's not even in our system." How is it not in your system, but it's on your website? I didn't argue with her or anything. It's just kind of like frustrating because that was the reason why I went over there. Plus, going to go get some Got2b spray because I was running out. But as you can see here, the medium brown is not my shade. However, the dark brown looks like a closer match. Okay, so we're gonna take a look outside to see what it's giving. Okay, so right now I'm going to take you outside so you can see what my hair is looking like after I've applied the spray on this particular side. On the left hand side for you, which would be the medium brown in Everpro spray. Okay, and this is the dark brown, and I believe the dark brown is a better color match, and I'm just going to keep that one and just use the medium brown for something else, I guess. I don't know, but as we can see here, it's way too light. And it doesn't match my hair at this current time. Maybe it might be different when I do my retouch. Who knows? So I'm just going to keep it just in case. In the meantime, I'm going to order that stick in the dark brown and see what that could do for me to match, match the spray with my eyebrows and my mustache and all that good stuff. So just keep an eye out for that. Also, I have one more test, so stay tuned. Okay, so right here I've applied the medium brown on the left and on your left and the dark brown on the right. Both of these products are from the same company, so it should have the same thing. Same whatever. Anyway, I'm just trying to see if I'm going to run, okay? And as we can see here, it's not streaking down my face or anything, even when I rub it gently with my hand. But I wouldn't suggest doing a vigorous rub or anything. Because when I did do a vigorous rub, it actually did come off. But as we can see, if you're caught in rain or whatnot, I don't see any streaks that's going across my face, which is why I'm tilted this way and trying to pat it to try to get it to run down my face. And no Judy Juliani mishap here. But when you go into rubbing it in, which I'm going to do in a second, yes, it will remove the product, and as you can see here. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope this helps someone considering to use a product like this or this particular product, and thanks again. Okay, so now on to my opinion. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is the price. Okay, so as for the price, as we can see here, Kiss Root Touch Up is coming in at $8.72, which is cheaper than the Everpro, which you can see here is $8.79. So I guess if you were looking for a price difference, it's about like 7 cents difference. 7 cents more for the Everpro. Okay, so now on to my opinion about the sprayer. I believe the Kiss sprayer is generally best for covering a large area because so much comes out at once, and this isn't something that worked for me. However, on the other hand, the Everpro sprayer has like a little nozzle for more concentrated, and it's not quite as heavily a spray, which I did appreciate, which is why I went back and I purchased a different color and I returned the Kiss. So basically, I suppose you could make your own decision of whether or not you want a lot sprayed at one time and you have a large area to cover and you want like a lot of product, or less and a finer mist. So there's that. Okay, so up next I'm going to talk about transfer. Here is a reminder of the Everpro. As you can see, it has a very little transfer. on my fingertips from rubbing my fingertips. If you're the type of person to rub your hands in your hair all the time. And this is the Kiss. As you can see, a lot more transfer fur is coming through. So basically, the Everpro wins as far as transfer is concerned. Okay, so up next, I want to talk about shade selection. Okay, so in my local Walmart, the Everpro had a lot more shades to choose from. However, the Kiss Root cover, they had like 2 shades. That was the dark brown and I want to say natural black. So I guess you would have to order, well, at least I would, because in my local Walmart, they didn't have it in stock, and that's I guess it's a good thing for Everpro, because like I said, they had more shades. But yeah, so Everpro wins again, in my opinion. Okay, so in conclusion, I believe the Everpro brand, which was a lot better than the Kiss in this particular aerosol spray can comparison, I would definitely recommend the Everpro to friends and family if they were looking for, you know, like a gray cover up while the hair is growing out and whatnot. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Share it with your friends and whatnot. And leave me a nice comment and like the video. Maybe subscribe, you know, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.